device. So yesterday. So Java administration. Java means it's a one of the network technology. It's a purely browser based concept, not the SAP GUI based here. So why? Because if you want to log into the Java systems, you need a browser, and the backend, the server should be open. Means it's application layer. Java is the one of the application layer. Same as like ABAP, how we log into the ABAP using the SAP GUI. For Java systems, we have to open the SAP web browsers. We have to open it here through browsers, through URLs, HTTP or HTTPS. We have to log into the our SAP Java systems here. SAP Java systems here. So Java is the normally it's a Java versions. If I talk about the Java versions, the latest version is the SAP NetWeaver 7.5, right? 7.5 is a as Java version here. In the Java, we have ICM, then server 0, then server 1 nodes are available here. So not the work process display. So like that here in the same as like ABAP, it's entirely different, quite opposite for the ABAP platform here. So why? Because it's purely browser based one. So ICM server 0, server 1 technologies all are this one here, right? So here, to work on the Java, first of all, we need to do the installations of the Java, right? So the requirements is very simple for SAP systems. The software requirements are common for any SAP systems. So for SAP exports we required, right? SWPM we required, then kernel we required. So then what we required here? So Java, so software components additionally we required here. Software components additionally we required. Then after that we required the Java. So and JVM. JVM also we required here. So these are the softwares, and DB client. These are the softwares we required from the service marketplace. So yesterday we have seen, right, how to download. The main thing is here the exports and Java components and JVM are the main things here for Java related. For Java related, so these are the main things here. So it's JVM means Java Virtual Machine is one of the Java, all the binaries will run on this JVM, right? It's a very important file. This is also, and also software components. Software components means what are the products you are going to use it on top of your NetWeaver platform, on top of Java. What are the products like? We want to use the portal. You want to use the IRJ portal, then you can use the IRJ portal. And if you want to use the Federator portal, if you want to use the MSS, BSS, so many things are there, many products. So based on that, you can use the respective software components. You have to use it here. Kernel, we know OS level binaries, installation tools, exports. So exports are the main products here. So Java exports here. If we have ABAP exports, we have to download. So Java exports, then Java exports we have to download. So everything we have to download from the service marketplace, but that required the S user ID. That required the S user ID of the your S user ID is required. That required the S user ID. Okay. So then you have to download and keep it ready in the folder here. See here, you go to the SAP softwares and Java softwares. We have the Java exports and Java software components, kernel, SWPM, DB cloud, and JVM. So these folders are available here, right? These folders are available here, right? So then let's start the installation. Let's start the installation using the SWPM tool here, right? The main thing is main administration tasks and everything will come after the installation here. Well, because installation, no one will ask the questions on the installation here, Java installations and everything. The only thing is main important thing is after the installation, what you do, that is the main thing here. After the installation, so what you will do, that is the main thing here for this one, right? So that is the main thing here, right? So here that's you have to open the SWPM. Then once you open the SWPM, then you can just go to the, let me open here. This is the less priority. Main after the installation, what we do, that is the main thing here. Then go to the SQL server, then installations, then application server above, not the above, right? Here we need to use the
Java.
Java system.
Yeah.
That is the main thing here. So application server Java and standard installation, this one. So this is the main. So application server above for the above systems. For Java is for Java systems, we have to use this one. Why? Because so this is the Java. SAP NetWeaver is the Java here. So SAP NetWeaver 7.5 Java systems we are using here. So on top of, if we want to use the additional functionalities like suppose portal or PO or PI systems. So any other multiple like XM, MII, shift planning management. If you want to use anything, you can use it. But base version is the SAP NetWeaver Java platform here. On top of that one, you have to install multiple things here. Anything if you want to add additional components, we can add it here. But mainly the Java application server is the main thing here, right? So here I'm going with the typical, I'm going with the typical one here, right? So typical one I am taking here. For Java, so we have to install that carefully, and also we have to work with the Java. It's very carefully. Why? Because most of the issues related to the Java systems only. So URLs will not work. Then we need to check why the HTTP browser-based URLs not work means you cannot log in, right? We need to check the server nodes and all those things. We have to clearly check it out. So that is the one of the important thing here. And other things also we need to check it out. But once it is installed, then we will see then what we have to check and everything here. See here as a first point, it is asking the JVM, right? SAP JVM, it is asking here. Then we have the in the E drive, SAP softwares and Java softwares, and we have the so here we have the JVM file is there here, right? JVM file is there. I selected the JVM file. So JVM is the one of the main. It's a kind of virtual machine, Java virtual machine here. All the files and everything will be compiled here, right? SAP JVM, SAP Java JVM file is the main important file here. So this is the latest version here. JVM is the so main important file here. This is the so it will all the all the sub, all the features, all the support, all the components, everything will run on this JVM, will run on the this JVM here. So the main important thing is JVM. So it's kind of it will provide the some bootstraps and everything. It will provide it here, right? So see here. So it is available now. Just I'm going to the next step here. Next step here. I'm going to the next step here. Then you can see here it's entirely, it will ask the different components here. So the next folder, it is asking the J2EE right? So we need to check where it is available here, where it is available here. So Java components. So here go to the exports OS. So UT. So this is the one. This is the navigation it is asking here. So see here, these all are the patches here. These all are the Java patches here, Java components here. These all are the Java components in the form of SCA. It means software. So SCA. So it's a SAP SCA. So we need to provide the path of this one. Just click on the OK button so that it will read that path here. What are the components are there? It will read that path here. See here we can see the, so here we can see the files, signs and everything here. We can see it here. So all the files it will read it here. See here all the components. So suppose you want to use the BobJ. So then BobJ related components are should be available here. Some LM calls, EP. So portal, enterprise portal you want to use it. Then portal. So BobJ related. Then portal related. So depends upon your component. So here XAM. So some of the adapter engines related. So PO related. Anything if you want to use it, so you can use it here. You need to download the SCA files. We have to install it here. We have to download and we have to install it here. So that is the main process to so work on these areas here. So here the JVM is a very important actually. The JVM. So JVM is not running means your Java applications and everything will not run here. So why? Because in the JVM, the JVM is basically is structured inside of the JVM is basically structured into the two parts here. The inside of the JVM is structured into the two parts here. So one is the one is the class library, one is the class library, one is the class libraries. So class libraries here. Here, all the libraries Java, all the libraries are run in this class library here. The second one is the so VM. So virtual machine. So this will run here. So here in the class library contain Java related libraries, Java related binaries means into the applications perspective, some of the libraries for the VM that will run on the this is a one part here, and the second one is the VM, virtual machine. It kind of the runtime environment here for the Java applications. So Java components, Java applications will execute bytecode agents. The code, everything will execute on the VM. So in this VM here, right? So it will provide the so normally this will provide the so bytecode agents to run here, the code applications everything will run here. So this both VM and the class library, so it's a contains some specific code. Actually it contains the platform specific code here. Inside of the binaries will contain the specific code here. So it will handle the to run the applications, libraries, Java components and everything which are coming from the user interface, it will run here. So this VMs are depends upon the OS version we have to download. Suppose it's a Windows one JVM and so Linux one more JVM, like that we have to download it and we have to work it on here. The VM depends upon the operating system layer, and also maybe like some kind of suppose if you are using the some other AX, then AX related file definitely we have to download it here. So why? Because here there is a compiler actually in the inside of the JVM. There is a one compiler. If I go a little bit deeply, there is a JIT compiler actually inside of the JVM. There is a JIT compiler. So it will depends on run. It will run depends upon the your CPU architecture. Your CPU architecture here. The CPU architecture is depends upon the way which operating system you are using. So this VM is depends upon the operating system which you are using it here. So that's why if I go a little bit deeply, you will get confused here regarding this Java, JVM and everything. So we don't need in this much DPM, and no one ask these questions in the interview point of time. So they may ask you so different procedures they may ask you here, right? So that I will explain it after the installation here. Suppose you want to install the ADS, then So you need to select the ADS here. So what process with the NetWeaver product? So what process you are going to install it here, right? Select the products, right? As I told you, right? On top of Java, on top of the Java, which product normally when you install the SAP, so which SAP you are going to install, which technology? Is it like CRM, SRM, S4HANA, Fiori? So what like same as like here in the Java side also. So which product you are going to install it here? Just ADS or BI version and BPM. So what? So is the P so some kind of like enterprise so portal. So what you are going to install? So what you are going to install IRJ portal, what you are going to install, that one we need to select it here. So here in our case, just to select the ADS normal plain system, we will select it here, right? So normal ADS I have selected here. ADS means Adobe Documentum Services here, which is for the printing functionalities purpose, not the printing, the PDFs, in the form of if you generate anything in SAP, it will generate as a PDF. So that is the reason. So you are choosing this one. You are choosing the this one here. It is checking the SID here. It is checking the SID. So what is the SID? We have to give it here. Why? Because for Java also we have to provide the SID here. For Java also we have to provide the SID here. Right? That is the main thing here. Right? So suppose by destination drive by default it is taking the C drive here. So let me check whether C drive we have enough space. No, we don't have enough space in the C drive here. We don't have enough space in the C drive. So then we need to map to the E drive only. E drive we have the space. Then we have to map to the E drive here. So to map to the E drive, so again we need to cancel this one. Why? Because it is using the by default C drive here. By C drive it is using here. So we need to map this one. But here to map this one, we need to set the environmental variable here. We need to set the environmental variable we have to set here. Why? Because here by default it will point to the temp and everything is pointing to the so C drive. So that's the reason everything is pointing to the C drive. So we should not use this one. So otherwise, while starting the SWPM, we need to pass the some arguments here, right? To map to the some other drives here. So how to do that one? So by default, it will go to the C drive only. All the things will go to the C drive here only. So then now I want to map this one. How to change it here, right? How to change the SAP destination location here. How to change SWPM installation destination other than C drive, right? So yeah, it's possible to change it, but here we need to change the something. We have to change it here. I have created the SAP temp in the E drive, propagated E drive once execution through the there is a standard one which we have to let me check here. First of all, we should cancel this one. We should clean up everything. Then what we can do in the C drive program files. So SAP program files, SAP instance directory. We should remove this one. Done. Okay. So we have cancelled that one. That is fine. So now softwares are everything is available here. So as WPM, so everything is available here. So now we should not point that one. But here there is a command, one command we have to use it here. What I'm trying to check here. pdb.xml file is the main XML file. You will find the others in the same directory. Okay. So I did not get to look at the pdb, did not get. So okay, draw it and machine. Okay. But KDB means so it is available here only. So but not here, not in the sum. KDB. No, they have the different things here. pdb.xml file. This is the XML file. Oh, cannot open this one. So I created the folder temp in the E drive, command from navigation region, then it's executed. No, no. The Linux, I'm aware of Linux. I did multiple times, but Windows, just I'm checking. The Linux level, what we have to do, we need to change the environmental variable. Here we have to create the set env, then temp equals to what is the folder. You have to give that folder name here. So that is the Linux level that we are good. But Windows level, so we have to change the path, the correct path. I'm trying to check here where we have to do that one for Windows level. So log files, it will be stored from there. But let me try to execute from here. Why? Because since I have cleared the SAP INST, then I am in the E drive only. Normally it will should take the E drive. Wherever you place the SWPM, it should take it from the here itself. So let me repeat. Why? Because I deleted the log files in the C drive. So it should not go that way. So installation directly, you should get it out here. Why? Because if you choose the default one, it will find now. But if something goes wrong here, if it is using the more space, then we all are be in the hurry. We are in the so different position again. Again, we have the anyhow we have the free space, right? We can use that one, right? So that's why. So I'm just checking whether we can change it or not. Installation path, application server Java. and standard installation. So standard installation I have selected here. While that is progressing, okay, custom. Let's go custom here instead of default. If we go custom, let's see whether it will ask us the our own inputs here. So let's choose the custom. Okay, package path. So go to the E drive, copy softwares and Java softwares. Then you can choose the JVM. That is fine. JVM we selected. Okay, just click on the next button. So while that is progressing, let me set something here. Change my installation drive. Okay, OS INDEP. So let's choose that path. Because everything we put in the E drive. So we should pick up from here. OS INDP. So E drive. Give E drive. Click on OK button. And meanwhile, let me search. So it is verifying the all the files, all the SCA files. It is verifying here. See here, it is verifying. The thing is here, as soon as you install the Java, so as soon as you install the Java, we need to update the components. Minimum patch levels we have to update it here. Otherwise, so some URLs, some functionalities, it won't work here. So as soon as Java is installed, we have to update the core components. So we have to update installations, then Java installations and Java core components. We have to update it here. Java core components means the main base components that we have to update it here. Okay. So that's why we need to do, but let's see. The main thing is here, it should select the installation directly. So the thing is, we need to put the log file here. The SAP inst.log file is the very important here. You need to carefully check here. Okay. So it is asking the which product you are going to enable it here. Base version Java will be installed. Then on top of, I'm going to install the ADS, right? Just ADS. Just click on the OK button. Then
Here, why it is not showing PO?
PO we have to enable it after you done that one. So there is in the task list. We have to go to the task list in the functional unit configuration. There we have to enable the PO. There is a task list mandatory that one we have to enable that one. So remaining things we can activate it here, but PO, AEX, advanced adapter engine extender, those things. So we have to uh, enable that is the task list. We have to enable it here. But see here, still it is showing the C drive only. C drive only it is showing here. Thank you throughout the system landscape. So system is installed under the destination drive. So this one. So still it is referring to this one. Maybe here in environmental variables are there here. I think it's fine. So let's continue. So what is the SID we can give it here for a Java? So what is the SID? Can I give here? It's a NetWeaver. Okay. Then what I can
NJ,
uh, MJ.
NNJ, NetWeaver Java.
Okay.
NWD, sir. He said go.
This is a production system, sir.
No, we can make it the role, we can define it, not a problem. Okay. NGP.
Okay.
We will do that one NGP, something like NetWeaver Java. So SID is common. Wherever you go, that SID for SAP systems, SID is common installation. We have to give it here, right? The next one is this folder. It is asking OSINDEP. So then we have to go to the OSINDEP. So this file we have to give it here. This path we have to give it to the here. Then click on the next button. Okay, password for all users. Let me give the password. The main thing is in the here. So setting the passwords. So giving the inputs. So it's a main problem here. It may take longer time. So we have given this one and this one. Again, it will ask this one, everything it will ask us now. We have to provide everything now. So this one, you have to give one by one. We want to configure the domain model local domain. Yes. So we have to copy the local domain. So just select the okay. Local domain means so in the local users. Later we can change the so we can map the UME to UME means user management. In the Java level, that is called the UME. We can map to the so above UME. So if you have the above user, automatically you can also log into the Java systems also. Same user you can use it here. No passwords, nothing. Just same user, same password. You can use it here. So that is called the UMA settings. We have to do it in the config tool. We have to perform that one. So that we will discuss. That is also in our plan. We will discuss that is also. So DB connection, it is asked. For Java, DB is nothing here. Just store the some of the data, but everything will be in the file system only Java. Why? Because Java binaries, libraries, everything will be here only. So I want to create the new SID in the database level. So that's why I selected the new SID here. So exe kernel path it is asking now. Kernel path. So kernel path is available here in the Java software and kernel, right? Kernel directory. Then I have selected the kernel here. We are downloaded yesterday in the service marketplace. In the service marketplace, let me show you once again how to download the SAP softwares, especially from the Java softwares. Similar, same how we downloaded the similar way we have to download it here. Similar way, so we have to download these things and everything here. So once you go to the here, so go to the same alphabetical order, alphabetical index, then SAP NetWeaver, SAP NetWeaver and SAP NetWeaver 7.5. In the 7.5 here, we are using NetWeaver 7.5 is the latest for the Java systems, right? So here, apply installations here. Just select the so which OS version we can use it here, which OS here. So then which database, then Adobe one we have to download it, that we have not downloaded. Then NetWeaver Java this one we downloaded. Then Java software components we have downloaded. So yeah, all these things we downloaded. But these exports not required. We are not upgrading. Only installation exports, Java softwares, all these things are required. If it is the above system, just download the Java exports, like the above export. This is the export, installation export. You can download it. If it is a Java, right? That's why software components and this one, SP22 Java, this one we have to download it here. These two we have to download it here. So that's why we have chosen this one here. So kernel, it's normal kernel version here. So normal kernel version.
Here can we see less than network 7.5 software.
Those 7.43, I think those are not available. It's not supporting SAP, those things. Previously we have, but it's not supporting. SAP is not supporting those softwares here. Only 7.5 and 7.52 is also available. Application server Java. ABAP is available. So as part of the NetWeaver 7 ABAP only. In Java, we don't have that thing. And S4HANA server Java. S4HANA server also they have introduced S4HANA server Java. That is also same kind of Java. So we can install it here. That's required the HANA database, I guess. This one we can install on any database, any OS platform. So anything is fine. But so for that S4 HANA Java we required. So HANA DB is required here. But here for this ABAP, SAP ABAP and Java systems, except S4 HANA, remaining all systems we can install on the any database only. So S4 HANA we have to install. So already we have the host agent is there. So we don't need again host agent. That's why I have unselected that host agent. I have unselected that host agent here. So then I have unselected, right? Why it is asking? Oh, we selected, I guess.
Selected, sir.
No, sir, selected it.
Oh, okay. I selected, I guess. Let me check here whether I have anything. Yeah, host agent is there. Let's select that one. We'll update host agent also. I think 60, I think we have 61 we are updating. This is the main thing here, installations. May take longer time. All the installation steps, pre-steps, this defining the parameters may take time. So the next one, it is asking the J2EE INST file, J2EE INST. Java exports data units, J2EE INST file. Next one is the JDMP. So these all are related to these folders, JDMP. Above, we won't get this many things here. Java, it's like small, but we may get the multiple things here. But Java is main purely based upon the file system binaries and everything here. If you do DB restore, also it won't help. Only the file system restores and everything, it will be helpful. For above, all data will be stored into the database level. For Java, it's like so file system level. The main thing is the file system level. All the applications, components, runtime environments. So all will be in the file systems level only.
Yes.
Yes.
The file
Um,
system level means
Hmm.
which file system level?
File system level means OS level file system, either C drive or D drive, where your Java is going to install, either the C drive. So now it is going to install on the C drive. So these file systems are very important for the Java. So here, whatever the folder if I said is creating, that file systems. Small things I have taken here. Yeah, it's taken the E path. So that's fine. E it is taking. So this is fine here, E path. So E is fine here. Get enough free space on database. Okay. Default memory configurations. So default value kind of degree of parallelism, how many parallel process we want to. So that is the thing here. So default we are choosing here, all those things. So fast-based setting key, common password for this one also. We are using the common password. We are not going to change any default passwords. Primary applicant server instance number. Instance number it is asking here. So ECP we have given 2021, ECD 3031, and for this one, so for this one, what I can do, what we can give here, 10, 11, 10 already, one more already taken, it is not there, still it is available. So what I can do here, 2021, 3031, so what instance number we will take it here. So not the 15,
With 40, 41.
yeah, we'll take 40, 41 then. So here we can define the number of server nodes here. By default, one will be created. But so if you want to increase, we can increase it here. If you want to increase, we can increase to the so 2, 3 here. So the server nodes will handle the maximum load of the systems here. So that's why the server nodes are very important here. Server nodes are very important here. If you increasing, so here increasing, this will be created here. So here also same as like above systems, here also server nodes and instance kind of two instances will be created here also. So one is the two instances will be created here. In the Java, two instances will be created here. One is the SCS instance and the second one is the application server, same as like above here. In the SCS, so we have in the SCS we have SCS we have so message server and queue server here. So then here also same Java app server we will get here. In the app server, we won't get the dialog update NQ like this. Here we will get the so server nodes here, ICM and server nodes here, server 0, server 1, it will get it out here. Right? This is the main thing here. Server nodes here. So administrator password. In the above level, when you are installing the above systems, normally you will get the things like SAP star and DDIC passwords users will be created here. Within the Java level, when you are installing, then administrator user and J2EE underscore admin users and J2EE underscore guest users will be created here. Guest users will be created when you are installing this one, right? When you are installing this one, this will be created. Web dispatcher is not required. So that's why I'm choosing next buttons. So here the server node means here it will take care of the all the work. How the dialog work process will take care of the our request from the browser from the SAP GUI. It will process the work here. The nodes, the server nodes will take care of the server nodes contains the multiple threads here, each node. So those threads will process our the main work here. Those threads will process here. ICM is the Internet Communication Manager. It will handle all the internet browser-based requests and everything here. Okay, so we have the review parameter section. So it's completed very quickly here. So you can see here what's there here, all the files, kernels, everything here. You can see everything is available here, right? You can see the files, what are the folders we selected, all are available here. Now, just if I click on the hit button now, execute the service, now it will start the installation now. So it may take the time to perform the installation. Then after the installation, we can log into the system. We can log in, we can perform the post configuration activities here. Here, the main thing is the post installation activities are the very important here. So those are the main things here we should be aware of here, right? So here, these are the users will be created during the installation. Two instances will be created. One is the SCS instance, and second one is the Java app server instance, and application server, Java application server. In the application server, it contains the ICM and the server nodes. It will be available here, which will handle the main load here. ICM will take care of your request and it will hand out to the server nodes here. In the server nodes, threads are there. It will process your work and everything here. So Java starting procedure is different here. Above starting procedure, Java starting procedure, above starting procedure, same here. Start SAP, stop SAP, MMC, we can use it. But here, above will start very quickly. Java won't start like this here. Java is required the more memory, and also it won't start immediately the Java system. It's required some memory. Java is purely memory minded. So which means if you have the free memory is available, then only Java systems will start. But ABAP require does not require much memory also ABAP system. It will start very quickly. It's not like that Java systems here. Java systems will take minimum 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, it will take it out for the starting the Java systems, for completely bringing up for Java systems and everything here. So there is a one procedure for Java startup procedures. So that we will discuss once the installation is done, when we are working on the administration tasks. So that time you will come to know all the installation procedures, that Java starting procedures and everything here. Okay, so let it continue here. Once it is installation is done for today, tomorrow what we can do, so we can just to start the Java post checks, what post activities we have to perform, and also we can also check we can also perform some administration tasks and some Java patching, how to apply the Java patching and everything, those things. Why? Because as soon as installation is completed, we have to update some core components here. Why? Because what are those core components here? So how to update the Java patching here without XML file or with XML file also, we can update it here. How to do that one? So those things we will discuss in upcoming. So the only thing is we need to wait until completion of this installation, the patience. Once it is done, then we have to start it here. Only installation will be take time, but remaining all things we can complete it soon. Okay, so let it continue this installation for today. Okay, once installation is done, so we can start the post activities. Okay, any questions from anyone? Meanwhile, let me clean up some space here. If anyone having some downloads or anything, just to try to remove those things, we will get some space here.
Recording stop.
Sorry?
Right.
Yes.
Not related Java. Is it